run into a little thought problem. It's not going to be a long video. It's a Tron. I was thinking, and there's so many things, just simple things. 39, 48, 57. What do these three numbers have in common? 39, 48, 57. 7 by 5 is 35. 8 by 4 is 32. 3 is difference. 9 by 3 is 27, 32. 5 is difference. 5 by 7 is 35. There was no difference, nothing to compare. 32. And then 27. 3, then 5. 3 and 5 is the difference of 4 and 2. 4 and 2 is 6. 4 and 2 and 3 and 5. Inside of 3 and 5 is the spirit of the light, bringing in 1 within. 3 and 9 is 27. This is the sky. Creation of 9. The eye in the sky is created because two circles come together. 4 and 4. Okay? They overlap. They overlap. Okay? They overlap. Okay, and once they overlap, boom, look, they're overlap, right? See this little thing in between? That's your spirit connector. That overlapping, we need an eye in the sky. So what comes in? That thing comes in. Call it the moon. And this moon controls this rod. That energy of the oceans. Is it the ocean energy, or is it the movement of the moon can control the actual tides on the planet? Because let me tell you something. Because if that moon is controlling these oceans on this planet, let me tell you one thing. Thank God we turn around the moon. The moon is controlling us. We're not controlling the moon. Therefore, the moon is actually the eye of Venus. Therefore, it becomes Venus's moon, not Earth moon. It controls the Earth planet through a planet that is actually a moon itself, which is Venus. Talking about laborical centers, because Venus is V and E, 5 and 4, the number of the sun, the first two initials, 5 and 4, both under 10, both with a one number calculation. V and E is 27, counting for now being controlled by a higher source like Nibiru, number 37, which equals to the controlling of the cube, controlling of the cube, controlling of the moon, run by a higher source with a higher number, Nibiru 73, lower number 37, 3 by 7, 21 equals 10 equals 17 equals to the queen, controlling of the queen, Nibiru numbers 37, 31 days in the month, 3 extra added days for creation. 37 on the outside is 28. 28 is the cycle. On the outside of that is 19. 19, 28, the two numbers, the two master numbers in magic square. 19 and 28, 47. 47, the number of time created by 57, the electric company. Nibiru again, 333, we reached the number to the big pig. Nibiru again, standing for 977, 2 gateways of 9, which is through the moon, controlled by Venus, which is controlled by Nibiru, which Nibiru sends out the Mercury spirit inside of Venus, because 1 plays through 9. If you really want to look, when you look at a flat face, when you look at this flat face, and you see number 1 over here in that corner, do you know why you're seeing it? Because it's actually this. This is the number 1. Here's number 1, and then this is what's attached to it. Number 1 penetrates through the center into the heart and comes out the other end. That's your number 1. There's a hole in this corner. This corner is gone. That means, is this corner gone, or this and this one is gone? Spaceship style? It's gone because there's an attachment we no longer see. 2, 3, and 4, 6, 7, and 8, the cards, the dice, Rubik's Cube, Monopoly games, baseball, sports, colored pencils, numbers they put on pencils, rings they put around, horse racing and colors, pool, chess, checkers, games of 10, 13, 16s, does it matter? 13 times 13 is 169, 14 times 14 is 196. The difference is 27. When Y is met at A again, because of Y, do you remember what the last thing in the last video? Let me not get into that. Let me not get into that. We split the two Earths together and we put a bridge between them. The magnetic pull is the bridge. Instead of having this, okay, it has this as the magnetic pull, the top and the bottom. 240 and 120 degrees is what it should be. I'm not exactly sure how to write that now. I don't like. We were into this. The difference between all of this is its sequence. It's 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. There is no 6. 6 is what brings them all together. 6 is the heart of 5 and 7. 6 is the heart of 4 and 8. And 6 is the heart of 3 and 9. The reason for 3, 6, 9 is because 3 by 3 equals to 9. There is no other that runs in its own cycle. This becomes half. 5 by 7 is 35. 3 and 5 is half of 7. 4 by 8 is 32. This becomes 0.4. 8 times 4 is 32. 3.2 is the doorway. 3.2 plus 4.8. 8 by 4 is 32. 32 and 4 and 8 equals to 8 again. So this one goes down to half. This one goes back to 8. This one goes half of 7, half of 8. This one becomes 6. It is 2 times 3, and it is 1 1/3 less than 9. Is it 1 1/3? It is 3 less than 9. I'm not sure what calculation. This is 3 times, this is 1 times 3, everything to do with 3's. This one over here. And if you note, 5 and 4 is 9. 7 and 8 is 15. 1 and 5 is 6. 7 and 4 is 11 is 2. 2 is inside of 3. 5 and 8 is 13. 1 and 3 is inside of 5. 4. But whatever that fact is, the original thing that I had told you is that this one continues its cycle. This is the sun. This is the gateway. How is this the gateway? I made a video about this. I'm going to show you what 7 and 8 does, because 8 is actually first and last. 7 is actually last, okay, and first in their own realities. And I'm going to try and show you that in a design that I have. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. And for what I said, if there's a question, I'll try to prove the facts, and I will only prove the facts with people that have already proven it. I'm just bringing the numbers of the realities together. 3476, that's the diameter of the moon. Not the right subject, maybe. Diameter of the moon, all the same. Gold, 3476. Club, spade. Club, in fact, is all 3's. CLU, 333. B is 2, 3332. Because you need 1, 2. These 2 plugins that light up the rest, right? You get 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 here. You get 2 here and 2 here. Actually, 1 here and 1 here. Well, it's 2. Because you have the center, you have 1, 2 in the center. And you have 1, 2 and the center. The center is the bulb for both of them. There's 2 and then 1 is the center. How can I explain that? How can I explain that? There's 2, look, there's 1, 2, and then there's the center. Then there's 1, 2, and then there's the center. It's the same center to the 2. Now, is it the same hand, or does it overlap in each other? If it's the same hand and a solid, so that whatever one side does, the other must follow, or it twists or torts. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I just adjusted the camera color inside the camera, right? That's and then in that room over there,